Whoa, this is the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. It's the end of a long day. Just doing a little intro. We went to a photo shoot for a magazine article with about 100 people who were part of the fire, whether their house burned down or they were fire savers or they lived in the community. It was a big photo shoot. That was the first thing we did today. Then we went to a birthday party for one of Al's friends from school, Nolan. And then I dropped Al off with his mom and his sister to spend the night with them. And then I went and hung with the boys, did a photo shoot. And then I went to my buddy Keegan Gigg's art show down at the Civic Center. So here's our whole day.
Got one, he's ready.
Hurry,
All right, next part of the day, we're going to Nolan's birthday party. Excited?
Yeah.
You like birthday parties?
Yeah.
What did you get Nolan?
I got Nolan a gift.
You got him a gift?
Yeah.
Are you excited for him to open your gift?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go party?
Yeah.
Should we go party?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go into the party. Birdman only likes to go in public spaces on Daddy's shoulders. Are you fired up?
Yeah.
You pumped? We're going to get it?
I would tell you to do like the stories.
I would guess that there isn't a single person here that knows what this animal is because he is very unusual. Let me get him out. His name is Chewy. Get out, Chewy. Come here, Chewy. 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 Come here, Chewy. Do you want your juice? You guys ready? Here he comes. Oh. This is Chewy. Everyone say hello to Chewy.
Hi, Chewy.
Now, Chewy is a paka. So his name is Chewy Paka, and he is an animal that comes from South America. He lives in the jungle, and
Bird?
and raise your hand if you think he's a crocodile. Anyone think he's a crocodile?
Crocodile.
And raise your hand if you raise your hand more than one time. Anyone?
I don't know.
If you raise your hand for alligator, you're right, because Gumbo is the American alligator. Now, we are very lucky to have alligators here in the United States because there's only two. I'm going to show everybody over here. So he has amazing eyes. He also has amazing ears. Happy birthday to you.
Look at She has one. I videoed it.
We did the party. How was the birthday party?
It was good.
Did you have fun?
Yep.
Are you glad we came?
Yeah.
All right, we did it. Here, let's stand over here. Empty child seat. Oh, it's the first overnighter where I drop Owl off, so I'm just staying close to the boys. They're here doing some sort of like shoot for Abercrombie and Finch, dude. I'm just came to hang and chill and just not be isolated and alone and bummed out about it all. We had a good time at the birthday party, that's for sure. It's gnarly, man. I see the minigram, dude, and it just gets me all bummed, and I'm not too tripped on the X, but I miss the minigram, that's for sure. The boys getting it done for Abercrombie and Fitch, dude. I like it. I like it. I guess they're raising a bunch of money for the fire victims. I guess that's me. Well, I got this in the mail today from one of my loyal viewers. My Bible I'd had for almost 30 years burned up in the fire. I got a new one, new dream, new reality. And I was just realizing that I have full of faith that God's got me. And I'm super grateful for that. The boys are over there getting nuts on their photo shoot. Been talking some big ideas with some people I know down here at the beach. I don't know what life's got in store, but from a hopeless place I was in this morning, feeling pretty down about everything, I'm in a super hopeful place this afternoon. It's how it is. You gotta stay around long enough for it all to change. Right, now we're at the art show for my friend Keegan Gibbs and his photography he took during the fire. That's my boy Sam McGee right there, Run Man. This is Keegan's art display. It was surfboards being shaped, a whole surfing kind of vibe. It was pretty cool, man. I gotta give Keegan a lot of props for the work he put in on his art show. I thought it was hugely successful. The whole community showed up. It was a good time, super fun, talking to people, seeing people you haven't seen in a while. All sorts of people showed up to support this art show. It was like a real gathering of the Malibu community. He did this art display of people just watching the surf roll in. It was pretty cool. And as you can see, everybody's just hanging out, having a good time. And, it was the first real event since the fire ravaged the community, like upbeat, really just community-based. I was super stoked I went. I stayed through the whole thing. I was talking to a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a long time and just getting really involved with my community again. For me, it was sort of an icebreaker, The last 5 weeks have been privileged. Sam and Craig, my boys, dude, I love these guys. I was just a whole thing with my friends. There's Lion. You saw the interview I did with Lion. You can go to my... It was just a very cool night. I am super happy I went and participated in it. And, there's the boys right there checking out like the group photo they all took at the fire. There's Bo and Sam, Daisy, everyone just chilling out. It was great, man. And what was super cool is after the event they were like hanging out in the parking lot drinking beer, dude. Like that doesn't happen in Malibu anymore.
This hasn't happened.
Look at that, just the boys and girls just drinking beer in the parking lot like old times, man. Hoorah, baby. Hoorah.
Yeah, cross street. No way, dude. This is amazing. You should.
Whoa. This is the end of the video. Long day today. What a long day today. It started out super funky. I think I was super jammed up this morning, and it just turned out to be an epic day. Owl's spending the first night with his mom and along in our deal, so it's the first one of those. I'm all cool with it. It was like kind of a smoother transition, and stoked for Owl. I think he needs a little time with his mom and his sister. It was cool. It was nice. I just rallied with the boys all day. Went and had dinner with the boys. All the boys just went and chilled with all the young bucks, man. And then I went to the art show and just made moves in the community. We're forming like a coalition to protect some of the I'll explain that later, but we're getting on a full positive tip, and it was a good day. It really was a good day. Hung out tonight at the art show and just talked to a bunch of people and socialized, and it was like a moment like I was driving home, cranking the Melvins, and I was listening and I was rocking out, and I got super excited to like move to the new place on the point. I'm like, yeah, dude, I can't wait to get back down and live at my new place on the point. I wasn't sure about it this morning. This morning I had a whole different trip going on, and it's funny how your entire being can change in 12 hours. And it was just because I chose to just be with my tribe. I hung with my tribe all day, and my tribe rallied for me, and my friends are beautiful. And I've been up on the hill for 5 years, and the fire chased me off the hill, and my friends are there for me, and it's super cool. It was a super cool, and the end footage of them partying in the parking lot, like that's unprecedented. It hasn't been going on in Malibu in a long time. It was a good night, man. It really was a good night. The party with Owl, that was cool. Like the whole thing was cool today.